what is going on? I am here at SeaWorld Orlando. I haven't been here since 2018. Obviously, they added a lot of new stuff. Pipeline, the surf coaster, I rode that. It was about what I was expecting. I was a little bit disappointed. Obviously, Mako does not disappoint, but right now I am just queuing up for Penguin Trek, the family B&M roller coaster. It's very exciting because I was genuinely I think I'm looking more forward to this than I was Pipeline, only because I've never been on a family B&M before. So I know it's probably not going to be the best, but I'm still looking forward to it. The queue is pretty immersive. Now again, I am just coming from Universal, so it's nothing like that, but it's a lot better than anything. It's, oh my God, there's a line. You guys have to see that. A 20-minute wait. I didn't believe them, but I guess there actually is a 20-minute wait. Mako was a walk-on, so that's kind of strange, but I don't know. I'm excited to see how this is. Guys, I just got off of Penguin Trek, and first off the bat I had to wait 25 minutes. Not that that's a problem, but I wasn't expecting it considering everything else in this park was a stay on, but you know, it is what it is. So as I said before, it is my first time on a family B&M. There's a lot I want to say about this ride, and I just want to reiterate, I am not in any way saying that it's a bad attraction. I'm not, you know, saying that SeaWorld made a bad decision. I'm not saying that B&M doesn't know what they're doing. I'm not saying anything like that. And again, all of this is just my opinion, but I have a few comments. First of all, in terms of layout, you know, again, it is a family attraction, so I do understand that, but the layout is very basic. There's a launch. It's a little bit punchy. There's two launches actually. I think the first launch is better because you're sloped upwards, and it just does a couple of like meandering turns. There's a very small amount of airtime. If I'm being 100% honest with you guys, there it is in the back over there. If I'm being 100% honest with you guys, and this is not a personal bias, I think Backlot Stunt Coaster as a roller coaster is better than this in terms of a family coaster. Now, again, I know it's not designed to be super intense or super thrilling or anything like that, but I feel like they could have done a little bit more with the layout. It is pretty basic, it is short. Again, I would take Backlot Stunt Coaster personally over this. Now the trains, this is where I think B&M really screwed up. This is where I think everyone screwed up. The trains, they look nice. Okay, here comes a train right now. The trains look nice, and they are nice. They remind me of new generation Intamin trains with like the over the shoulder lap bar, the way it comes down, no seat belts, the concave bucket seats. However, the seats are smaller. Now it is a family attraction, so it is probably geared towards like smaller children, but if you are tall and if you're a little bit bigger in the hips, it is kind of uncomfortable. It doesn't feel like a B&M train, guys. Even when you're riding it, like it feels cheap. Like it's not rough, and there's no rattle. Like I don't know, when people say rattle, the ride doesn't rattle, but it vibrates. There is so much vibration in the seat and in the seat back. Like you feel in your back. It feels like you're sitting in a massage chair almost, but in like an uncomfortable way. There is so much vibration, and all you can hear is like plastic. Like, do you know when you ride a bus and you go over like a bump or something, and then everything on the bus starts rattling and all you hear is like plastic rattling and stuff? That's what this feels like. It's just plastic everywhere and fiberglass just rattling. It makes a lot of noises. It feels very cheaply constructed. It is not something that I would expect from a B&M. So it looks good. Does it ride good? I mean, it's smooth, but the vibration is extremely, extremely, extremely noticeable. It's a little bit annoying, and considering the ride is brand new, it's a little disappointing, to be honest, that like, sorry, there's a seal in the background. That's hilarious. Sorry, I have the attention span of a goldfish. But it's a little disappointing that You know, this new generation B&M is built like this. Like, even on Surf Coaster, I noticed that, again, it was glass smooth, butter smooth. I'm not complaining about it being rough. I'm just saying the trains don't feel as well put together as some of the older B&Ms from like 5-6 years ago. Other than that, and you know, the layout being kind of basic, which again is not anyone's fault, that's what the park chose, and it is geared towards families. It's not a bad attraction. Would I ride it again for 25 minutes? Absolutely not. I would prefer to ride Backlot Stunt Coaster over this, to put that in perspective. The theming was pretty good. Although, I have to be honest, and I get it, like Penguin Trek, it used to be like the Penguin Adventure ride here or whatever, and they actually have live penguins inside the building, so that's why it smells like that, but the entire building smells like penguin shit. So when you're you know, in line for the ride, all you do is smell penguin shit. And the exit, unless I screwed it up, you have to walk through the penguins, so it's like -5 degrees Celsius in there, and we're in Florida, so we're all dressed in shorts and a t-shirt, so that kind of sucks. And again, it smells really bad. I don't know if there's a way you can go around that, but other than that, you know, no complaints, even though I know it sounds like all I've done is complain. In all honesty, overall, was it a good addition compared to what was here before? Yeah, I would say it was. Is there a lot of things I think that could be improved on this ride? Honestly, if they would work on the trains, if they would find a better train design for these smaller family B&Ms, I would say it would be perfect. Obviously, the layout, that's no one's fault. That's what the park chose, and it's more geared towards families, so there's not much you can do about that. But the trains were an extremely big letdown because they do look nice. They look nice, but they just ride like garbage. They ride so cheap, and it was kind of, you know, disappointing. Again, I'm not hating. I'm not saying anything bad. This is just my opinion. If you guys have ridden Penguin Trek, let me know what you think. I'm sorry if my voice sounds raspy. I've been screaming all week long on roller coasters. I hope you guys have a good one, and we'll see you in the next video.